Nearly $5 trillion has been added to the value of companies in Nasdaq 100 since the start of the year, with the tech-heavy gauge defying bubble warnings and jumping almost 40%. Apple became the first publicly traded company to close a trading day with a $3 trillion market value, marking another milestone for a technology juggernaut that has reshaped society with a lineup of products that churn out opening profits. Wall Street's three major indexes advanced on Friday, with the tech-heavy Nasdaq boosting its biggest first-half gain in 40 years, as inflation showed sign of cooling. The Nasdaq Composite recorded its best first half of the year since 1983 after investors flocked to companies in tech-heavy index that they expect will benefit from the growth of artificial intelligence. The index gained 32% for the first 6 months of 2023 as market closed on Friday. The Nasdaq recorded its strongest performance since the peak of the dot-com bubble in the second half of 1999. The S&P 500 index is staging an unbelievable 16% advance this year. The S&P 500 has already blown through its average year-end price target. Strategists are currently expecting the benchmark to end 2023 just below 4,100, with Friday's 4,450 close, leaving its 8.5% above that figure. For the week, the S&P 500 added 2.35%, while the Nasdaq added 2.20% and Dow climbed 2.02%. The Magnificent Seven, including Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, Nvidia, and Tesla, boosted profits by 14% a year during the decade through 2022. While their combined earnings slumped more than 20% last year, they were expected to recover swiftly. The market's fascinations with the power of generative AI has trumped every major issue that could potentially break down sentiment this year. Recession fears, elevated levels of inflation, prospects for more Fed hikes, geopolitical risk, the debt ceiling debate, and the collapse of few regional banks. Traders decided to look at the glass half full as data showed inflation is moderating, even if that comes at the expense of growth. Stocks extend this year's surge, with the tech consolidating its leadership and the ascent of artificial intelligence. Apple breached the $3 trillion mark for the first time since January 2022, adding 2.3% to share stocks closed at $194. Apple made Wall Street history as the first company with a market value over $3 trillion, the latest sign of big tech's seemingly unstoppable dominance in equity markets. The iPhone maker gained 2.3% on Friday, adding to a rally that added around $1 trillion to its size this year and leaving it roughly $500 billion above the next largest company. The rally has caught many strategists off guard, leading some to question its viability as the economy faces potentially more Federal Reserve interest rate hikes. However, investors remain excited about the growth potential of artificial intelligence, and they have also gravitated towards the kind of quality factors that Apple has in spades, including a strong balance sheet, durable revenue streams, and robust competitive position. According to the experts, the reasons Apple has outperformed for more than a decade is not because of investors are being foolhardy, but because it is executing a business strategy that works. Its earning plan is working, and its lock on the consumer is only getting stronger. Apple is nearly $500 billion more valuable than next largest company, Microsoft $2.5 trillion market cap, while Saudi Aramco $2.1 trillion, Alphabet $1.5 trillion, Amazon $1.3 trillion, and Nvidia $1 trillion round out the exclusive trillion-dollar club. According to the Citi analyst, even after the meteoric rise, Apple can gain another 25% over the next 12 months, setting a $240 price target for the stock. Apple is worth nearly as much as Tesla, Meta, Berkshire Hathaway, United Health, and Visa, the 6th through 10th most valuable American companies combined. The 7.5% that's Apple's weight on S&P 500, making it by far the most influential component of widely tracked index. Analysts predict that forget $3 trillion. Apple could be worth $4 trillion by 2025. The company's $3,499 headset set to release next year is the first step in a broader strategy for Apple to build out a generative AI-driven app ecosystem for its golden customer base. Apple brought in $394 billion in sales and $100 billion in profit during its most recent fiscal year, making it the second most profitable company in the world, trailing only Saudi Aramco. Thanks for watching. Please considering likes and subscribe my channel.